Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a wicked long time. Today we have the Haas, and we have this gorgeous field. Well, I mean, this thing is insane. I mean, the camera doesn't give it any kind of justice. I mean, from this tree right here to down there, you got over 100 yards. I mean, over in that corner, you're probably talking almost 200 yards. I mean, this place is unbelievable. I mean, if you're from around Mass, you want it. You want to play here, it's Deluxe Corp. Here in Groton, I mean, someone's gonna throw you off, they're gonna throw you off. Best place to park is up there. I mean, just walk across. That way there's not as many cars parked here, just so you're not as many issues. But we're gonna try to give it a rip. It's been a really long time since I tried to film anything. Been going through a lot, so we're gonna see how today goes. All right, don't exactly know what I'm gonna be able to film. Not sure how it's gonna look. Guess we're gonna do the old chin trick here. See if we can't hold her in the chin for a little bit. I don't know how the angle's gonna look, so if it's cut off, I apologize. Alright, she's starting to run out. I can feel it. This is on a 3S battery, stock gears, 55C discharge, so it's not a super high discharge, but a friend of mine's got some hundreds. We put those in here and this thing does nearly straight up and down backflips, so it's a good balance, speed and power. You can go to like a 16 tooth, that'll give you a whole lot more speed, but even in this big ass field, I don't think I'll notice the extra 10 miles an hour that I'll get out of it. I mean, it's so far away from you at that point. It's definitely not easy to drive it. But it's pretty set up right now. Haven't changed the spring weights since the beginning, so same spring weights there in the front. I did change the rear dampers. They didn't exactly help. I went to 1.3s and I also changed them to, I think, 50 weight. But this battery is just so heavy that it really just collapses the suspension no matter what I do to it. I tried the 2S the other day at the beach in a little bit of sand, and it was alright, but it just didn't have the balls and it just wasn't doing anything in the sand. It couldn't even do like a good spin. So. Give you guys a quick breakdown of what I'm doing. I got going on here. So the Haas has that fancy on-off thing, like a whole cage inside. It's pretty sweet. But in here we got Valinian 2400K motor. I run in the 3S ESC, which runs with more than enough capability for the ginormous battery that's in here. I mean, literally the battery holds the truck together at this point. It's that big. It's stuffed in there. We have it tied up so that way, because Traxxas has their stupid plug, I went to a EC3 to or EC5 to a XT90, so that way I could still use the other EC5 batteries that I have and my friend has. But this thing is a pisser. For whatever it is, I think it's $560 for these. You can make them a short course truck. As you can see, it has a slash body or chassis on it. It uses a lot of slash parts, so if you start looking for shocks and stuff and you can't find them from the Haas, look for the slash ones. These springs in the rear are actually slash progressive rate. They are a little softer than what I need. I do need something a little harder here, a little bit more compact, more like maybe a GT spring would probably be better, but they're alright. they work for what they are. I mean, they're cheap. The only upgrades are really these spindles in the front, both sides, those RPM. I had broken a kingpin at the bottom of this arm here, and $3. Got a pack of 2. They're super cheap. Might as well keep the cheap ones on. They lasted me quite a long time. I think the only reason I broke it was I went super aggressive on the tire setup before and had one of the tires like really slanted in so I could take some really hard corners without any effort. Kind of have the truck push itself towards that direction, but I'll end it off there and hope you guys come back for the next time. If you liked the video, hit the subscribe button, hit that like. See you next time.